Hey everyone, and welcome to another installment of Tom's World. In today's video, we're at Benjamin Rush State Park, just walking around to see what there is to see. So, let's go check this place out. So firstly, my apologies for the wind. I was here a couple days ago trying to do a video, and due to the high level wind that there was, I wasn't able to record anything because you would not have been able to hear. Anyway, so we're here at Benjamin Rush State Park, and this area right here, I do believe is where they normally have a community garden, and as the name depicts, it is run by the community. Now, for this park right here, interesting little tidbit, the park rangers here and the maintenance staff are the same people who are over at Neshaminy State Park, so you know that this place is being run correctly. So yeah, so this is where the community gardens normally are. Right here, you can see that they have some beehives. They have a few of these scattered all around, and you know, it's a cool thing. You know, it's pollinating everything, and I don't know. There's a whole organization that puts these beehives up in natural places like this. I did talk to one of the guys that runs one of the programs, or at least he's part of it, a couple times throughout my journeys of these videos, and he had mentioned about putting beehives in the Neshaminy State Park. I do believe I directed him to talk to the park staff about that. But you can see it's a lot of open land here. It's a lot different than the Neshaminy State Park. There are some wooded areas which I'll probably go into and check them out. But right now the garden's pretty empty. And here's some information about the community garden. I'm not going to stand here and read it all, but if you want to read it, you can always pause the video. And it was kind of like a speak of the devil thing. Just as I was talking about the staff here being the same staff that's over at Neshaminy State Park, I actually saw the head maintenance guy, and I was standing and talking to him for a little bit, talking about our little project over there at Neshaminy State Park in the garden, and making some plans. I just have to find a concrete place that I can go, not literal concrete, but a solid place that I could go to that will only have native, non-invasive plants, and then I have to run it by the staff, and then once I do that, then we'll be good to go to start planting. So hopefully that will be soon. But we're not at Neshaminy. We're at Benjamin Rush State Park. Now you may notice throughout the video, you'll see various people walking the trails. A lot of people come here to do that. There are paved trails, there are gravel pails. Wow, I can't even talk. Gravel trails. And you can pretty much follow any one you want. I'm actually going to be walking down this way a little bit, because I hear tell that there are some interesting things to see down this way. I do believe that somebody said that there's another bridge, not the one that I did in my previous video. Well, not just previous, but like quite a ways back. It was the old bridge from the 1800s. I think it was called the Byberry-Bustleton Bridge or something. It was the old turnpike. And that actually is off in that direction. Which, I don't know, maybe we'll pop by and check it out. It's been a little while. And I said pop by, not Popeye. I said that one for Dom. He knows what it's about. And a lot of people at Psycho Bunny know what it's about. That's right, Dom. The joke made it into one of my videos. Any case, we're just going to keep walking down and checking some stuff out. And as I was talking to the maintenance guy, he was letting me know that there they're planting new trees here as well as over at Neshaminy, and that's a good thing. And he had some plans about possibly putting more trees in the garden. I'm hoping to next time I talk to him, find out if he can get rid of the ones that are kind of trashy looking. But there used to be an old tree when you go into the garden on the left side, long before I got there, that had to come down. And from what I saw in the pictures and from what the maintenance guy tells me, it was a very pretty tree, and it was a shame it had to come down. So he's trying to find something equally as pretty to put in its place, something big. As you can see, there are wooded areas around here, much like I said. You know, they're pretty big, not as big as those over at Neshaminy State Park. Again, I'm not really comparing the two because they are like two totally different beasts when it comes down to it, but obviously you know which one I favor. Now, if I can find this other bridge, that would be cool, but I'm not sure if I will. We'll see. I'm venturing into areas I've never been in before. And truth be told, it's actually pretty warm out today. I'm wearing my little light jacket, but I don't think I needed it. Oh well. A little sweat never hurt anybody, right? Well, there was obviously some kind of structure here. You can see the bricks from whatever it was. And most likely these mounds probably have more bricks and whatever else underneath them. So just found a little trail off the side of the trail I was walking on. Thought I'd go back and check it out, see what's here. There's asphalt here, or whatever that is. Some bits of concrete. I do know that if I continue following these trails back here, I will eventually find my way to the Pequessing Creek Trail, which is where the abandoned prison farm is. But we will not be going to that because we've already been there twice. Actually 3 times, once with K&D Adventures in between the 2 times that I was there. It's actually kind of pretty with the grass or clover or whatever the heck is growing all over the place and the yellow flowers popping up. I hear a woodpecker. It seems we've come across an old friend. The old Pequessing Creek. You know, we got to look at it whenever we come across it. Not too deep here. A little windy. I think we'll head back to that other trail that I was on. Continue on down and see what we see. A lot of times when I'm on these little nature walks, especially in places that I have never been before, I oftentimes see a lot of really cool looking intertwined sticks, and I think, man, that would be a really cool walking stick. I should come back for that. I never do. I still have a crap ton of sticks that I have to finish yet. So at this point, I am a decent distance from where I parked, and I just came across some people who were asking if this was a dead end down here, and I said, I have no idea. I've never been here. However, this is, they got something from an old telephone pole or an old electrical pole. You can see that there are electrical poles all over the place in here. That's probably just an old one. Matter of fact, I see more up ahead. There's another one. And another one. They're all over. some more concrete and stuff. So obviously something was back here. Really have no idea where this is going to lead me, but we'll find out, I guess. I mean, at this point, I'm so turned around, I could be anywhere. And I don't know, I could pop out in Parkwood and then have to walk all the way back to Benjamin Rush Park. To be quite honest, I didn't really expect to find anything in here. I'm just walking around because it's a new place. And if I find things, cool. If not, oh well. I know that there are a few different little things hidden in here. Whether or not I come across them, totally different story. Okay, I am fairly certain that at this point that I am on the Pequesing Creek Trail. I was looking at the maps and I think that's where I am. So as you can see, it's all paved and stuff. So I may be turning back. I'm gonna go down to this bridge and see if maybe this is the bridge I was looking for. If it is, it should be the Rich Lou Bridge or something like that, I think it's called. I may not have the right bridge. I mean, there's tons of bridges all along the Pequesing, so everybody pronounces that different, but I do believe the correct pronunciation is Pequesing. It's an old bridge for sure. Wonder if it's got like a little placard or something. Let's find out. Well, it looks like there was one. Not there anymore. But from what the maintenance guy told me, he said that part of it is kind of chunked out, and you can see right there, definitely is. I think he said there was like a log jam at one time, and it caused the waters to rise and kind of take this bridge apart. Some pretty flowers they got growing in here, daffodils of all kinds. There's a turtle right down there. Oops. Sorry for the movement. I'll zoom in eventually. There we go. There he is. Just chilling out. Figure I'll go down here, see what's down here. It's a little trail of some kind. Got things jumping all around me and landing in my hair, and it's fun. So this is probably going to be somewhat of a lengthy video, maybe. I don't know. Find out when I get to the editing process. I don't even know at this point if I'm in Philly or if I'm in Bensalem. Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know that I will be staying on this trail that I'm on too long. I don't want to get too far from where I was going. I mean, I've already diverted on 2 different trails, and wow. I don't know. I don't know if I can get around this one. I don't want to go through it. I don't have that much faith in the work boots that I have on. Maybe we'll head back. I'll see if I can find a way around this, but chances are we're gonna head back. Okay, so I did find a way around it. Some trails going up. It almost looks weird. It's like a big open area right here. All right, we'll peek around this corner of the trail and look down. If I don't see anything interesting, I'll turn around. And then I'll just pick it up once I get back off of this little trail. Yeah, looks like it keeps going. But can't go too far. I can see through the trees somebody was going across a path on a bike or something. So I think we'll just turn around and go back to the last trail. There was one thing in particular that I was looking for back there, but I did not find it, which I shall leave a mystery for the moment, because I will do my due diligence and find out exactly where it is and come back here another time. Just had a young guy ride past me on a bike. I think I scared the crap out of him. And then I turned around and asked him if he knew where a couple things were in here that I was looking for, but he doesn't. He said he just uses this to pass through from Ben Salem to Parkwood. Oh well. My guess is he's heading towards Parkwood down that way. And I think this building here does look familiar. I'm willing to bet if I keep walking down this way and turn around the right, there's going to be the abandoned prison farm. So I don't think that I'll be going much further. I'm going to go down a little ways, check it out. If nothing, then I'll turn around. I do still have a couple of little trails that I didn't go on. Maybe I'll find what I'm looking for. One of the things I'm looking for, I'm fairly certain had to be along the creek. But like I said, if I can't find it, I can't find it. So, I just had a thing happen. I was walking down because I saw this tarp here and I wanted to check it out. And there's this little bit of water going across here. Now I could have just as easily walked around it, but no, I had to hop over it. And the end result is, yeah, I slipped and I wasn't filming. The truth be told, I was most worried about this gimbal and my phone, more so than I was myself. Now I just have to figure out where I came in here. I will say this, there's a very strange smell back here. Almost like that of a petting zoo. I'm hoping that was mud I slipped in. Oh well, back down the trail. Back to where I started, sort of, well, on this little trek anyway. Oh man. Realizing now that I probably should have brought some water with me. I'm a bit parched. But that's okay. The phone still works, the gimbal still works. Everything else I could just deal with. Still making my way back to, I think it was the first veer off, and that I came down a side trail and found my way to where I am. And then there's only one direction to go outside of heading back from there. So maybe we'll find something cool. I don't know. I mean, it's pretty cool back here. People on the other side of the trees, they got some nice yards. That would be awesome. Imagine the parties you could have. The gardens you could grow. Would be very cool. I do think that bridge back there might have been the one I was looking for, though, initially, the Richelieu Bridge. And there's talk of restoring that one, mainly for foot traffic, as well as the one that I did the video of that we'll probably stop by and see before I leave. And still going. Much like all the other parks that I go into, though, anybody I come across, it's pretty nice here. They all say hi and stuff like that. There's some exceptions, but for the most part. But I guess if nothing else, I'm burning some LBs, right? Well, I am now on a new part of these trails for me. And it does seem to be a little bit asphalt underneath me, so I don't know, maybe it's leading to something cool. There is a building down here, but it's a current building. But you can see there was obviously something here. And there, I don't know how well you could see it through the brush there. I got a little deer staring me down. There he is. Hopefully he doesn't come charging after me. Hopefully it's not a mom with some kids around. This way will lead back towards kind of where I was. This way will lead away from it, so we'll go down here. And that deer is off to my right somewhere in here. So I'll walk down a little ways, see what's down here. Seems to be a lot of little trails that go off to the right. And basically it leads to another trail that's running right alongside this one. Gnats flying all over the place. Yep, but that's going to lead around and go out to some industrial areas or something. So I guess we won't go that way. I think this is the way I came in. I seem to remember that tire there. Then again, the reason why I remember that tire is because I came down to see this trail. So I have to go back. My apologies for the back and forth. Like I said, this is my first time back here. There's a couple of people I could have brought with me that know the area a little bit better than I do. But I didn't even know I was coming here today till about an hour before I left. That is where I came in. And this is where I had the choice to go left or right, and I went right. I'll go left a little bit, but I'll turn the camera off. If I find anything cool, then I'll turn it back on. Okay, so nothing cool down there. It's just going to eventually lead me back to where I'm heading back towards Pequesson Creek Trail, which is where the abandoned prison farm is. And I don't really want to go there today, as I said. But I will try to get to that bridge, the other one. Maybe. I don't know, it's getting kind of hot. And as I said, I am quite a bit thirsty. My dumb butt didn't bring any water. Alrighty. Heading back. Little disappointing that I didn't find what I was looking for, but hey, another day, right? So now we're heading back towards Benjamin Rush Park, and I know we are because I had to double check the map, and then as soon as I turned the corner, I recognized where I was. One more little veer off before I go back to the park. I have time. Hopefully, hopefully this walk has kept your interest. I do know that it's been a couple weeks since I put up an exploring video. I put a small video up last week just reminding everybody about the fundraiser, as like a herd of deer is running away from me. So yeah, do make sure you check out the fundraiser for Sarobia Garden. It's going to be in the link. All right, it's going to be in the link. It's going to be in the description. You will find the link there. And my friend Dom and I, we also revealed some pretty cool news. He and I have started our own little network, if you want to call it that, on Facebook, which will eventually also be on YouTube. It's going to be just a bunch of different shows, a variety of shows, toying with the idea of your home for variety entertainment as like the tagline or whatever. However, it's called BB3 TV. B as in boy, so BB3 TV. Make sure you go check it out. Facebook.com/BB3 TV. And I'm realizing now that this little side road that I took is taking me right back to where I was along the creek. So I'm going to go off to the side here for a minute, but I'm going to turn the camera off because I don't think there's going to be anything there. So the next thing you'll see probably will be me back on the trail to Benjamin Rush Park, unless I find something really cool. Okay, not that it's really, really cool, but I am finding a whole lot of concrete back here. And some steel. And some kind of bird. I'm going to scout up ahead a little bit and see what's up there. So I found my way up onto a hilltop area here. Now you can see there's a ton of bricks and concrete, but no sign of any structure. But I figured that I would turn you guys on here so that you can go down the hill with me, just in case I fall. I mean, it's a little steep, and I really have nothing to hang on to. This is where I came up, so this is where I'm going down too. I think I'm good. I know it's a bummer. I said as I almost fell right there, but I got down. It's a piece of a car here, something. But there's a swampy area right here. It's decent size. And just a lot of concrete around it. I don't know. poke around a little bit, see what I can see. If not, then back to the park. See even pieces of brick wall. Something was here, something. Walking around a little bit. I might be a little lost on my way back, but can't get too lost. I'm pretty sure we're off to my right. Up there is the trail for the park. A lot of little sinkholes and stuff, telling you that there definitely was something here. And there's like over here there's like a little dug out thing, and I believe this goes right out to the creek. So maybe at some point they were bringing water in here, and that's how that swampy area came around. Well, I didn't really see anything over there, but here's the thing that was dug out. Like I was saying, see, it goes all the way down. It does have that swampy water in it. And up here, all this concrete. I want to know what was here. I mean, I did hear of an old sewage plant that was around somewhere. So maybe these are remnants of that. However, I think there's more to it. Oh well. Time to find my way back to the trail. And I don't know why my gimbal's going crazy here. Hoping I didn't do anything to it when I slipped. But I'm pretty sure this is what's going to take me back to that trail. I hope. Don't want to start hearing like banjos playing in the background, have a scene from Deliverance. Now I could just as easily walk down there where I'm parked, get in the car, call it a day, but I'm not going to do that. I said we were going to see the bridge, and damn it, that's what we're going to do. See what I did there, bridge? Damn. Anyway, the bridge is like down that way and way over that way, so I'll spare you guys having to see the entire walk. Well, I'm close to the bridge. I just keep veering off and checking things out. So far, haven't really come across anything all that great. Just a lot of woods. Some concrete here and there, but still no signs of any kind of standing structures, which is fine. I mean, if you're watching my videos, you know that I just like to walk and explore. But I know we're not far from that bridge. So, not as out of breath as I thought I would be at this point. Actually stabilized somehow. My thirst died off a little bit. Still parched though. I know it's around here somewhere. I think it might be across there somewhere. See, when I came here last time, I came from the other direction, so. And it's been a while. Like a year, somewhere in there. I went through all that tall, dead brush. Came in this way. This is probably not the way I came in last time. But I know we're not far off, so if I could just make my way to the creek and get through all these friggin' spider webs. Really? Oh, I hate that. I know I gotta be going in the right direction. Awful lot of beer bottles back here. 40s, everything. All right, let's get down this hill. And the creek's not far off. Whoa. Something lives down there. Ha! You thought I was gonna fall, didn't you? Maybe I'm going the wrong way and I'm gonna have to turn around and go back. I don't know. I might have to with that. Doesn't that suck? Oh well. I only came in this way because it looked like a little trail, and I'm fairly sure I remember there being a trail. And now I'm out of breath. Whew. And I don't know how much further down. I don't know, I'm gonna have to check out the map, I guess. Alright, it's somewhere right around here. And when I see it, I'll probably feel like an idiot for having gone through all that crap there. Whew, man. At this point, it's going to be one hell of a walk back to the car. Yeah, look at this. How much more predominant can it be? That's got to be it. Oh. All right. Okay, so I was not insane. Apparently the trail that I took down last time must be a little overgrown and I couldn't recognize it because right now we're on the road that goes over that bridge. So yeah. We'll see if I can find that path on the way back. So here it is. The old Bustleton Byberry Turnpike, something like that. I can't remember off the top of my head what it was called. You have to go back to my other video and check it out. We'll get a better look at it from the side here. See, so here it is, leading down to the Pequesson Creek. And if I remember right, this bridge was originally built in 1805. Yeah, this is the way. The path goes up to the left. I came from the right, but we'll find that on the way back. I'm curious to see. There were some rocks stacked up there, and I'm just curious to see if they're still there. Like somebody put them there for whatever reason. But here we are again, finally. Yep. Okay, let's get out of here. I know, very anticlimactic, but I'm not going to sit there all day. It's a bridge. It's not going to change. It hasn't changed in the last year. And I just want to get back to the car at this point. Get home and start editing this monstrous video, which after I get done editing it may not be so monstrous. But we'll see. Yeah, I came down here. Oh, the rocks are still stacked. Nobody bothered them. Well, one of the stacks are down. Whew. You got one over there. This one seems to be knocked down, and then that one. Whatever the hell that means. I've seen people do that in the Chamonix State Park too. And I remember seeing this hole last year. It's all coming back to me. Now, let's just hope I can get back to the path. And here we are, getting back to the path. It was that easy. You had to go all the way down there. Oh well. No worries. Now, the long trek back to the car. It'd be so much easier if I could just cross over this, but I'm not going through that. I've been through too much of it already. Matter of fact, as I'm walking back and I'm thinking about the last time that I was here, I think that was the first video where I had used the intro that I use now. I think. Like 90-some% sure. So, tell you what I'll do. I'm gonna wrap this up now because there's not really gonna be much else to see. So do make sure that you check out the fundraiser down in the description for Sarobia Garden. We are now finally We are now finally up above 2,000, which is awesome. It's super awesome. And anything you can give, $1, $5, 500,000, whatever. You know, you just happen to have it laying around or something, you can just give it to the charity. It's fine. Also, make sure you check out BB3 TV, facebook.com/BB3 TV. Make sure you like the page. Right now, we only have one show that was broadcast live to the channel, and that was Dom and Tom's World, of course. It is me, Dom, and our friend Genevieve. We are the 3 admins of the page. We have a handful of content creators, and we have a lot more to come. So it's going to be variety, and it's going to be fun. So make sure you like it, check it out. And also, Dom and Tom's World, facebook.com/Dom and Tom's World. You will also, and the "and" is spelled out, it's not an ampersand. And there you will also find a link to our YouTube page where you can watch all of our videos. And I would say sometime in the future we'll probably be having, much like I do with my Tom's World Facebook page, we'll probably be having some content that's only on the Facebook page and not on the YouTube. I don't know, maybe. Psycho Bunny Death Cult, Psychomanthium 13, Psycho Bunny DC, Roots Bleed Red, PBDC TV. They all have Facebooks. Most of them have YouTube. Sorry, got a notification. Speaking of Facebook. Most of those pages have YouTubes as well. On those pages, you can also still find Dom and Tom's World. You can find Tom's World Live, which is, I did post some of them to this YouTube channel, but for now we've decided to not. Just keeping this being my pre-recorded videos. But if you want to catch that, that is on Psycho Bunny Death Cult, Psycho Bunny DC, PBDC, Roots Bleed Red, Psychomanthium 13 at 11 p.m. on Saturdays. Be forewarned that I am not the PG version of myself that I am here. And same thing goes with Dom and Tom's World. Now, Dom and Tom's World can be found on all those pages as well. And we are on at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Fridays. And what we do is we interview people, with the exception of 2 weeks ago, we didn't have anybody to interview, so it was just a few of us hanging out, and it was a good time. But we'll say that pretty much all the time outside of that, we'll be interviewing people of all different kinds: music, acting, YouTube. We interviewed my cousin Dee and Bill Freeman of Selma Mansion. They're part of the Preservation Society in Norristown, and they take care of the mansion. And so just all different kinds of people. Anyway, enough of watching me be out of breath and sweating and squinting. That's better. Had to do an edit cut there because somebody was running by. And I know a lot of people don't really like to be on videos. You might see him behind me, but you know, that's okay. It's the back of his head. Who cares? So, with all that said, I'm going to end this, and I will see you all in the next one. Make sure that you stay safe, stay healthy, and take care.